Now that I've shown you how to discount your estate tax costs, you may ask, is there a way to optimize the ultimate value of my estate for not only my family, but charity as well? Well, the answer is yes. It falls under Give Your Estate Away Twice, our second concept of the program. $10 million estate with an estate tax of $5 million. I met a woman at a charitable event, and she said to me this is what she's trying to accomplish: to leave 100% of her assets to her children, but at the same time, still being able to take care of that charitable organization she's been involved with for so many years. I said to her, it's quite simple. Once again, you're going to set up an irrevocable life insurance trust. The trust is going to purchase an amount of insurance not based on what your estate tax cost is, but rather what the estate value is. So in this manner, her net worth is $10 million. I say we buy a $10 million life insurance policy within this trust. Now, can she afford this policy? Well, quite honestly, if you're worth $10 million, you most probably can. But I said to her, how do you invest your money and what do you spend each year to live on? She says, we have municipal bonds. We're making $600,000 annually and we spend about $82,000 a year to live. I said to her, therefore, you will have no problem having $8 million left in your estate as opposed to 10, because the $8 million will still provide you with $480,000 a year of income, and you still are spending the same $82,000 a year to live each year. She said, well, what happened to the other $2 million? I said, well, you see, you and your husband are entitled to give away during your lifetime $1 million each. It's your $1 million lifetime exemption. By making this gift into the Irrevocable Life Insurance Trust, these two gifts of $1 million each, $2 million, bought $10 million of life insurance on this 72 and 67-year-old couple. Now, when they pass away, the $10 million is paid out to the trust, which in turn will pay it to their beneficiaries, their children. Now, that $10 million represents 100% of their estate, $10 million. Now, what happens with the remaining money left in their estate? Well, since the children already got what she wanted, the remaining $8 million, which most probably has grown well in excess of the $10 million she had before, she can now leave that to her favorite charity or to her own private foundation. Well, assuming it is $10 million, that would mean she left 100% of her estate to charity. So what's the bottom line? Before she met me, her $10 million estate was worth $5 million to her children. Now, it's worth $10 million to her children and $10 million to charity. Give your estate away twice.
The interesting thing about the concept of giving one's estate away twice is simply the ability of not only the very, very wealthy being able to create vast sums of money for charity, as well as leaving 100% of their monies to their children. You have the ability, whether you're worth $1 million or $2 million or $3 million, to benefit from the exact concept that we have shown you by buying a life insurance policy in the amount of your estate, leaving it to the children, and then, of course, donating your estate to charity, thereby giving one's estate away twice.
I know we've been throwing a lot of information at you all at once, but that's why we've prepared a new brochure explaining all of these concepts in the most simplistic terms. Call us today at 800-DIE-RICH. That's 1-800-343-7424 for your complimentary brochure on these estate planning concepts. We'll be back in just a moment. Do you have an existing life insurance policy that you do not understand? Hi, I'm Howard Kay, founder and president of the Howard Kay Insurance Agency. I would like to invite you to meet with me personally for your free policy review. Are your premiums too high? Could we possibly increase your death benefit without increasing your premium outlay? Is your policy guaranteed, or is it based on current assumptions? Call today for your free policy review.